guess we finna get started. Shit. When you leave it all on the floor, you done gave it all you have. That's what you gotta do. Give it all you have. Don't wait no longer, goddammit. Them MP3 tools, Single Mother, He's Your Son, Rosebud, The American Pimp, The Invention Man, Daddy is God Though, Jason Allen Whitfield, Fears, Time Will Tell, all these books. I got them at Rosebud the author. You guys need to help me out. Them books is $8, $9, $10 in their ebooks, and you can get them. Period. Help a brother out. You know, the registration for the coming semester at Sidewalk University in July, it's going on now. And you'd be smart to register ASAP. Now, here's the angry old man who's predicting to shake shit up with Sidewalk University. I don't thrive on bullshit. I thrive on real shit. Real shit like taking the time to care enough for my alumni after I've already gotten their money. I'm still hard at work for them. And they gonna reap the benefits. You know, people learn shit, and I am learning. I'm learning how to relate better with the students. I'm implementing more doggone assignments, more meaningful assignments that's actually helping the progress. And you're going to see, because, you know, part of the assignments is to post different shit in social media about their progress. Not to post something about me. I ain't talking about me. Their progress. I can only tell you, no matter what you think, you're going to be registering at SWU. There's been a lot of you guys taking advantage of the different deals, and you won't be sorry. I'm talking to those of you who are still waiting to make that decision. Because people wait to make their mind up because they're scared to make a decision. They're not waiting. They're not going to get any more information. They're just scary. So my thing is this: there'll be no more actual tremendous bargains because I don't sell the course anymore. There's gonna there ain't gonna be any price hikes. Nothing is gonna change as far as I can see unless I create something totally new. Now I know for a fact there ain't gonna be no price hikes. I just have a hard time trying to figure out how you plan to change your luck with women if you don't get fucking registered at SWU. You've been doing what you believe is the right thing to do, only to find out not only are you being a sucker, you don't have any conversation. What else do you need to happen to you before you realize help is only a few steps away, a few dollars away? Shit, if I could, I would drop a ton of bricks on you. But that would be way too much work for a motherfucker like me. So, you know, it's your year. If you want to waste it, it's up to you. If you want to waste it pretending to be happy with your station in life, which is being a doormat for women to use to clean their feet on so they can come in my house. Not my fucking alumni. I am experiencing a lot of respect from my guys. They are witness. Some of the guys took the shit before and they didn't pass, so they had to take it again. But they comment on how each group of students get a unique situation as far as my dispensing of what I know. Because that's game shit. If you don't change what you know to work better for you, then you ain't got no fucking game. Shit. I put a lot into reaching, my students. And because I know they lost. And without me, they wouldn't find their way. I know I worked hard on Sidewalk University, and the way you guys are reacting to it, you know it too. I mean, can you understand how important it is to someone or for people to appreciate their work on a broad basis? There's so many dudes in different countries who praise my course. They don't even speak English. The shit is unbelievable. It just goes to prove being a man is universal. Once you have the formula that works, is worth everything you had to go through and whatever amount of money it costs to get it. Because it's going to change your fucking life. And you're going to be living on what you know for the rest of your life. But what I hate most about the success of my alumni is those motherfuckers are so busy being motherfuckers. They don't have the time to stop on, by the class or whatever and update me. Or you. Like they used to. Those motherfuckers are so busy failing, then winning, they hardly have time to sleep. They're living their dreams. Their dream of being a Lothario are no longer dreams. They're realities. They're not on that damn computer trying to catch a woman. And when they do catch, they don't stop. They've learned from me, to be the best man you can be, you need to know women. Not one woman. You need the women, plural. Having one woman is too close to having none. Having one is too close to none. Shit, you should have learned from me until you ready to marry that special one. You need to have as many women at the same time as you can. Only when you marry do you have one woman. In word to the wise. I'm telling you, nothing touches SWU and the clarity it brings to you. Take advantage of my generosity and you won't be sorry. Some of you are still waiting to make that decision. One other thing, if any of you think my posts as prejudiced as they may sound at times, but if you think I do not write with education or the education that I'm getting in mind, you're sadly mistaken. I've learned a hell of a lot about people in this program I'm in. I've learned so much that I would fail you as someone to respect if I didn't include the valuable knowledge that I'm getting in these things we speak about. I believe in saying each one teach one. So when I learn it, I'm giving it to you. When you learn it, you're giving it to somebody else, and so on and so forth. Only with today's technology, a person such as myself can reach so many people at once. I will not be a snooty ass Brown University type of educator, nor will I be like any of those other university grads who believe because they graduated from Howard or wherever the fuck they're better than you or me or the rest of the people. I've shown you, even with my degrees, I ain't a goddamn traitor and never will turn my back on me or you. Because we're the same. Just like any other fucking university grads who think because they got their degrees they're better. I'm educated, but I know I'm not better than any of you. Some people have been educated, and that's the only thing, the only difference between you and them. But that difference does not make them better than you, just more educated than you. You put those same fools with each other in the environment we live in, and they will be equally uneducated as we are. That's just how life is. And don't any of you suburban motherfuckers forget this. I'm down on both sides of the fence. I know how to argue points scholastically, and I know how to say fuck you and fuck what your point is. In an education environment, I will have to argue my points. In the urban one, I know I can say fuck you and your point. But since I'm educated, I'll make your ass examine your points and make sure you really have one. That's what I do. If a person from a different culture peeks into the intricacies of another culture, that person will have learned about differences in the two cultures. Soon those differences will not be completely eliminated, but they will become closer in similarity. I communicate with an urban flair because I'm communicating with urban people. All other motherfuckers from the suburbs who are able to freely listen in or read on, do so at your own goddamn risk, because I cater to nobody and love that fact about me. I had an old school children read one of my posts and feel it was self-advertising. See, you get shit like this. How can you fuck with social media and not be self-promoting? But when I do it, of course, it's a big deal. I mean, I can see that. I can see that because hardly any of my posts don't have 300 eyes in it. Eye this, eye that. I'm about to do this. I have the, I'm like that. I'm curious. Are there any people who do not self-advertise? I mean, what is the status? What are selfies? What is anything on social media if it's not self-advertising? Even if you're posting about a cause like breast cancer, you're self-promoting. Social media is not somewhere you want to be if you don't like self-advertising. But you notice I ain't on it like that no more, because it was something I needed. I used it to my benefit. Now fuck that. I don't need that. I ain't saying you don't need it. If you want it, whatever. But I'm saying I don't need that goddamn shit. Which brings me to the why of it all. I really could care less what a motherfucker think about my self-promotion. Which, in all honesty, we all should be into it. Now I have a question. If every person on social media is self-promoting, why would someone point it out as if it's an anomaly when I do it? People will answer this in every way except what it is. It's jealousy. Come on. You say, I think not. Well, it is. I just want to say something about this. Yeah, I say I think not. I ain't trying to hear it. It's just like when Barack was fucking up late in his first term. People was acting as if he was the first goddamn president to fuck up. When everybody know every single president in the history of the United States fucked up. So why was it a big deal when Barack fucked up? Well, you tell me. He was the first black president, and people hated on him for that. And if he did what every other official did, why call him on it? As if he the only one did it. Because he black. If I'm doing on Facebook what people do on Facebook, why would you call me out on it as if I'm the only one doing it? Oh, did I mention he was a white boy? I know this motherfucker. I know this white boy. He ain't got a racist bone in his body. But still, still waters run deep. And what I think I know don't mean shit in reality, because that motherfucker had a reason he felt a need to call me on that. But you'll never get that person to say it was racially motivated. Like I say, still waters run deep. That's why I stir shit up. That's why I talk shit. If I didn't talk shit, I would get sick. Talking shit is what keeps me fit. And I cannot see any time in the near future where I'll quit talking shit. If I didn't talk shit, or if I didn't talk so much shit, I would be a regular Joe and would not get to be on top of a mountain of alpha men. This mountain at the bottom is the same mountain that houses the fakers. Those fakers that get way too close to this gift that I offer. Because it's free. It's on these videos. They can sit and listen and try to dissect or break what I'm saying down, but they can't get it because there's truth in what I'm saying. And unless you hear the truth, you're just going to be asking yourself questions. I've been in the lion's den and I came out unscathed. I sat at the pimp's round table and stood up and pimped. I've traveled across the country with no apparent backup but me, myself, and I, and withstood it all it had to give. I was in the game that if you stay down, you cannot help but show the high caliber of man regardless of what you hear. If you stay down in the shit I was in, you gonna show the high caliber of man you are. That caliber I possess within me that others don't have is what propels me. Even when I'm completely and utterly uncertain, I'm as confident about what I'm going to do as if I knew everything about it. My mind, my mentality is like a vault. And this vault contains some of the world's greatest secrets. I'm closed off to interference. I'm immune to your goddamn bullshit. I'm invincible to my enemies. And I cannot be cracked by criminals trying to steal the secrets of success for, I done been pirated. My shit been just, whatever, black marketed. I don't care. I really don't care. Because this shit is growing in me. I probably will make another course with much more gain in it, because as you age, you learn. You're able to recook this meal a totally different way. Yeah, this vault I have has all those gems locked up for the safety of them, and to make me rich with valuable knowledge that no one had and no one will be able to get. I'm such an exciting person to know that I get goosebumps when I see myself in the mirror. I'm just that damn exciting. Shit, time flies. It's only a few more months until my favorite holiday. Christmas has always been my favorite holiday. I used to watch my father, watch us open presents on Christmas Eve. He would always have this grin on his face. I know now, since I'm a dad, that was a proud smile. And I have it anytime something family go on, like Christmas, whatever, Thanksgiving dinner, and you get to see everybody, and you get to see what you've done. I have that same fucking smile. Before Christmas, we used to ask what did Pops want for Christmas. And he would always say the same thing. Boy, just get your mama something. I don't need nothing. I used to wonder why he passed up a chance to get gifts. And I know now, a true father, a true husband, a true parent will forsake all he can, anything he can have, to see his children, his wife, or mate happy. It's the most fulfilling goddamn thing you could do in life. Watch your kids scramble from gift to gift, giggling and screaming, making all kind of goddamn noise, having the kind of fun that they can only enjoy on Christmas. when Christmas season comes, Merry Christmas to you. Well, we got maybe 5, 6, 7 more months. Then you truckers, I got 5 of you in my group now. No matter what you think about how dope that 2020 course is, you can still benefit from Sidewalk University. So many of you have informed me of your success with it. Just don't sleep on what these truckers are goddamn gaining from SWU. You know what? I really wish I was green to this game and was able to listen to some motherfucker like me. I would take the shit I heard and run to the nearest bitch and bust. I'm just saying, this stuff I'm sharing is priceless. What we gonna do now? Only time will tell. Oh shit, that's the name of one of my books. Time will tell. But it doesn't have anything to do with politics. It's only one of 2 things you can do if you want to think about the holidays. 1, the same shit you did a year ago. Or 2, change that shit. It's just a beautiful thing to look back at the last couple of years and see how much I've helped numerous young brothers get on the road to achieving their full potential as alpha men. That's really rewarding. I've dealt with and I've helped men who were in some kind of shell because of past relationships. I helped them come out of it and blossom. I've helped handicapped men see that their body's deformity does not define them. They define themselves with what they think and do. I've shown men of all nationalities the one thing that we have as men in common. We all have it, and that's the need to be real. Sure, I let myself get distracted by some of the bullshit I have to deal with every day. Overall, you can attest to the fact that I work my butt off for you. And I want you to understand the path that I want you to follow. And for that, I pat myself on the back. Times are fucking hard enough for most of you guys out there. I'll assure you, fools will no longer garner any notice from you. And I wonder why, when I run into those fake dudes, they always try to deny what's already history. They don't have to like me or what I did. But they gotta see that, at the least, I ain't no fake. I'm a real one. Yet they use all this nonsense about gang to try to argue with me. They're quoting things from my book, but I'm a fraud who lied in his autobiography. I wonder, did you happen to notice how many pages my book is? And bro, that's only 5 years of my life. That's almost 500 pages. I have hella shit to say about this game, and I get to salivating at the opportunity to set a damn fool straight. It ain't gonna take up my entire show to do it. But I will get that motherfucker at least 15 minutes to let you hear that weak ass shit. So fellas, you gotta understand this. I am so much calmer than I was when I was down and dirty. If you think I'm off the chains now, can you imagine how I was when this shit was going down? You have to remember, you kick it with me now that I'm older and much more mellow, if I could say that. But when I was active, you motherfuckers would have never kicked it with me because I wouldn't have the time or the inclination to explain shit. I have said, many are called, but very few are chosen. I'm one of the chosen few, and you know it. Sure, there will be times when some fool gonna have the nerve to challenge me, but I will tell you their argument now. And this will be true until I die. The only points they will dwell on is that I'm older. I'm an older motherfucker and my shit is outdated. That's what they all say. But all of you will hear and witness. My only defense will be my old ass age and my out of date thoughts about the game. And I'm undefeated, as you can attest to. Because be it on Facebook or on my show, I don't change when I'm, coming from. I don't never change where I'm coming from because my shit is real and can and will stand the test of time. You have all year to prepare, but only one day to enjoy it. That's why, for me, Christmas is the holiday. So put yourself at least somewhere on your list. And don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. The thing about my videos that no other show gives you is answers. It's purpose. What is the reason you do what I say? Why would what I say make a difference in your life? It's because no matter what, every other person in this position to have you listen to him is going off Dr. Phil and Dear Abby and some other fucking talk show host. I go off of my life's experiences that will translate to methods you can use. Just do me a favor. Go ask anyone to pick up artists, goddamn gurus y'all fuck with, or whatever they call themselves today, and ask them why. Ask them why what they say work. Just ask them. There's something special about young men and women of yesterday. We grew up knowing we were not the smartest or the baddest and still had the qualities to lead. I can say that for all the motherfuckers that I grew up with, men and women. There was something about the way we were raised that promoted leadership in all of us. And I really believe one of the biggest reasons we have so much violence today is there no leaders among the youth. None of them grow up with the leadership qualities that could benefit them. But not only them, but others around them. It seems they all are followers and are following something they watched many years ago. And you want to know what that one movie that I believe has a lot to do with this craziness is? Scarface with Al Pacino. I just wish those dudes in the streets knew it was only a goddamn movie. That fool didn't exist in real life. That's why anyone who tries to be like him dies. Prepare yourself, those of you who are able, because I'm sure we know everyone is not able to soak up this raw game I kick. I can guarantee tonight is no different. Now, I don't ask for much, but I am asking that we fucking tear the airwaves up tonight. I've been a good man. I've been a bad one too, but I've been bad in a good way. So I deserve the gift of you enrolling in my school. Since you're wondering what a good man like me would want, I have a list for you. I've been good, and if I get gifted, I would like to receive what I want in life. I want to call all my own shots. I want to pave the way for my children and grandchildren to live the good life. And above all, I want to remain the captain of my goddamn ship. Hey, just for me to you fellas, I'm kicking game. I want you to learn it. I didn't get no calls. Why y'all didn't call in? The real Saleri. He's been thinking, oh, well, I appreciate you, but I'm going to say you stay dedicated because of you also walk in the same. Each one teach one. That's what's up, bro. Hey, you guys, be cool.